Hi, I'm Colleen Black with Keller Realty. I just thought you might want to see a little glimpse of what's going on in the Shelby County real estate market today. When a bank owns a property, they refer to it as their REO properties, real estate owned. And we're seeing so many foreclosures today, we thought we'd take a look at one here in Lake Forest, a neighborhood in the Alabaster area. What I've noticed that I think is different from the way things used to be is that banks are starting to realize that in order to sell their properties, they need to compete with other homes for sale on the market. And so they're putting lots of money into fixing up and repairing so that the house is in very nice condition. A lot of times we think of foreclosures as being fixer-uppers, but that's just not necessarily the case anymore. So what does that mean for the average home seller? That means that the foreclosures are in direct competition for you. So we wanted to come and take a look at this property today. It was sold when it was new in 2002 for around $144,000. It's listed at $149,000 today. And again, you can see the bank's putting a lot of money into it. What caught my attention about this particular property in this area is that I've noticed a couple of comparable foreclosures, homes with almost the identical floor plan, selling for about $123,000 to $124,000. So you can imagine how stiff the competition is for a regular, the average person selling on their own. So let's come inside and take a look and see what's going on in here. Okay, looks like there's been some renovating and painting going on in here. They're redoing, it looks to be like a lot of the flooring in the great room. And from top to bottom, I'm seeing that they're getting it painted. They've got light fixtures covered up. I'm guessing that they're going to come in with new flooring throughout most of the property. So it's going to be kind of interesting to follow this one along to see exactly how much that the bank does do. Coming in here, we've got a nice spacious sized kitchen with some tile backsplash. And again, they're doing a whole entire paint job on this house, so it's probably going to look pretty nice when it's all completed. I'm very curious to know how much the banks are spending on the foreclosures, getting them ready to resell. So if you're thinking about selling a home and you don't think that foreclosures are your competition, I think you need to look at the projects like this to see really what's going on. Okay, let's come and take a look at the master bedroom and see what's going on here. I see the carpet's still down, but I'm guessing they're going to replace that as well. When we talk to sellers about selling their home and what can they do to fix them up, you always want to look at what can I do to my property in order to get the best return. In other words, to get a higher sales price for the property and get the money back, hopefully, that you're going to put into it, or what will give me the most bang for my buck, so to speak. And I think that's what the banks have caught on to. They know, of course, they've got lots of money, that if they go in and put some cash into a home and put some new flooring and some nice fresh paint and get it shiny as a new penny, so to speak, they're going to be able to sell that property for a higher price, and hopefully they'll recoup the money that they put in the repairs and updating of the house and get that plus back is what they're hoping for. The good news for you as a seller right now or a homeowner is that will actually help, I believe, the values rise and stabilize a little better, because when our comparables or comps, as they're called in the field, are selling for so low, then it really brings the price of everybody's properties down. So really, you can look at the banks putting money into their foreclosures, even though while they are direct competition to the other resales on the market, it's actually, I think, helping the values, stabilize a little bit better. At least that's what I'm hoping, because last year in this area alone, I think we lost somewhere around 10 or 11% in values. So hopefully in 2011, we'll see those values stabilize and start to creep back up. Now, I'm not expecting any huge increase in values over the next couple of years, but anything is going to be an improvement as compared to losing values, that's for sure. Coming into the master bathroom, it's got a lot of possibilities. We've got dual vanities, a jetted tub, block glass window, separate shower, and there's a large walk-in closet. Of course, we don't have any power, so we can't really see too well, but it's going to be very interesting to see exactly how much the bank does do to this property. Another nice feature this home has, if you'll notice, is like a two-story entry, and it lets in a lot of natural light. So that's a real big plus, and it has just a real nice feeling of space in here. What I hope we can do, and I would like to do, is follow this project along a little bit. Maybe we can come back here in 2 or 3 weeks and see what else the bank has done with this, and also where the pricing is, because it's priced at $149,000 right now. And I'm curious to know, are they going to keep it at that plus fix it up, or maybe we'll see a price reduction? So it's going to be interesting to follow this one along. What a bummer! Look, they finished it and everything. So this has got a false garage because the front has a 2-car garage, but they've gone in and finished this. This is what used to be a garage, and now it looks like it was turned into a den or playroom or something like that. I hate to see that, really, because if it was a garage, that's what it was meant to be. I think most people would rather see it be a garage, so I think that's a mistake. Now, how difficult it would be to convert it back into a garage, maybe not that bad, but it does look like they've put some sort of laminate or wood flooring on the floor in there as well. You won't need a garage door opener with this one. I guess because it's an old world style garage, they figured there were no garages in the old world. Just to give you an idea of what you might be able to get this house for, the house across the street sold just earlier this year for right around $123,000. An amazing deal.